All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
All right. Before we get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace, safety, and much love to the elect scattered around the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make their calling of election short. All right, shalom to you and your families. We the brothers here from Great Millstone, Atlanta camp. We got a special brother here today from Dallas, here fellowshipping with us, the brother Aina. So, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. It's more so a various topic, open forum type of platform. We're just going to deal with a wide range of spiritual topics in scriptures, just to bring in that spirit of prophecy so that the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem shall continue to come to pass. A lot of things is transpiring right now on the planet Earth, and best believe it ain't going to stop, man. Okay? There's going to be more major catastrophic events taking place. There's going to be more political schemes coming about. There's going to be more terrorist implications, major terrorist implications in the news. Okay? The spirit of the men of the Lord is going to continue to be elevated and heightened. All right? Real soon, you're about to see more angels, more brothers doing spiritual powers and miracles. All right? The presence of the Heavenly Father is about to be felt on a tremendous level here in the planet Earth, man. Okay? You got something? This might hold that second Ezra 15. You got it, bro.
This is Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare.
Yeah, it said the former things come to pass, and new things do I declare. Okay? So when you go back in the book of Numbers, the 16th chapter, when you had, Dathan, Abiram, and Korah, they came up against Moses. What did Moses say? He said, the Lord do a new thing in the earth, then you will find out if the Lord is with me, roughly paraphrasing. And what was that new thing? The Lord opened up a sinkhole, man, and swallowed their whole family, houses, cattle, everything, man. And that was a new thing. So the Lord said the former things he did, but he's going to bring a new thing. So the Lord going to have a lot of major catastrophic situations popping off, man, in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. There's going to be beyond these normal people's imagination, man. Okay? Because the Lord get ready to get a point across. All right? He about to stop pitter-pattering with you Negroes out here, man. With you so-called white people, man. All right, you elitists, you evil workers of iniquity, man. On both sides, from Jacob, even over to Esau, man. The Lord gonna stop pitter-pattering with you, man. He gonna start getting busy on you, man. Okay? Keep going, bro.
I start from the top. It says Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. Yeah, and how did the Lord tell you of them? By the prophets. Okay? The Lord always spoke by the mouth of the prophet, man. Okay? And if you believe that there's no prophets in America right now, you highly mistaken. Okay? The prophets are alive and kicking like never before, man. Okay? We talking about prophets with 20, 30 prophets on one street. Yeah, we got men prophesying intercontinentally, man. All right, so the Lord said, before these things spring forth, I tell you of them, man. And how is he telling you about the prophets, man? Okay? But a lot of you people, the Lord has even blocked your ears off from hearing the prophets, man. All right, some of you people out here don't even know the prophets exist. That's right. And the whole time, in your state of oblivion, the prophets prophesying against you. Especially you low-level devils, man. You don't even know what's even happening to you right now, man. It's because the Lord has raised up the prophets. Okay? Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 12:6. The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them.
That's right. The scriptures say that the way of the wicked is to wait and lie and wait for blood, man. Which that's what majority of these people do. All right, they set up traps, so people can call them speed traps. They set up checkpoints and all kind of government situations going on. All right, you got a big scheme right now against the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, and you just throwing away their lives like it's a penny in a wishing well, man. That's what these devils doing, man. They treat the lives of a so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American like it's a penny thrown in a wishing well, man. Giving Jake 35 years jaywalking, giving Jake 100 years for protecting his house and shit, man. You lie and wait for blood, man. But the mouth of the just or the righteous, read that part again about Kusha.
But the mouth of the upright shall deliver them.
Yeah, the mouth of the upright, man. And how's the mouth of the upright going to deliver them? Because we pushing this word out, man. We sending these praises up, okay? That's why the scriptures say, out of thy mouth shalt thou be judged, and out of thy mouth shalt thou be condemned, man. Okay? So your mouth, what you doing with your mouthpiece, man, that's why the scriptures say, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. You're supposed to be speaking things that's profane. So like not profane, in profane. Okay, meaning you're supposed to be speaking the things written of in the scriptures inside the temple, man. Okay, when you speak profane or profanity, you speak of the things outside the temple, which are all unclean, man. Okay, cleanliness is found inside the temple, which the temple is what? It's Yahweh Shai. Okay, and this is Yahweh Shai's spirit, which is the temple. And the scriptures say that the spirit dwells within us because we represent that temple as well. So we're supposed to be speaking these things of righteousness, man. These prophecies, all right? Exhorting brothers, you know, admonishing brothers, challenging brothers to get better in whatever aspect they lacking in, whether it's history, whether it's prophecy, whether it's Hebrew, whether it's herbs, science, whatever the case may be. We're supposed to be strengthening each other using this word, man. You know, was it any more to that?
A little bit more.
Time.
This is Proverbs 12:7. The wicked are overthrown and are not, but the house of the righteous shall stand.
That's right. The scriptures say the house of the righteous shall stand. And what is that house of the righteous known in the scriptures? The house of David, the tabernacle of David. Okay, me and the brother Kasha Paula, we had a talk when we was on the way over here, speaking about the tabernacle of David and the rebuilding. Okay, we was going into reincarnation and all those topics because it's essential to the sustainability of the planet Earth. The house of David has to be established, man. Yeah. If the house of David is not established, that's it for the planet Earth, man. Okay? Those righteous men need to come back in that stead to rule this place properly, man. Okay? Was there any more? Was there any more? That was it. All right, now let's jump into that Second Ezra 15, Baba Kushai. And you know, bros can take over.
This is Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh.
Yeah, oh yeah. You know, like we're going into the prophecies, man. All right. And it said what? That the Lord put in our mouth, man. So we're not speaking, okay, our own words or our own opinion. All right, but the words of Yahweh Shai, man. So in Matthew 10, all right, with what we speak according to the spirit of the Most High. All right, go ahead.
Continuing on, verse 2, it says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, hey, and, you know, we have the records, man, of the scriptures. All right, and this message or this doctrine was given to the prophets, man. So in that Sirach 27:9, which says the truth shall return to her that practice in her. Yeah. All right. So the prophets that were old that wrote these things down, they're back on earth today, breaking them down to you, man. All right. And that's why you see the various brothers on the videos, man, on the highways and byways, on the live streams. Okay, going into these breakdowns, man, because we once had it in the past, man. Yeah. Right. Go ahead.
All right. Verse 3. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right, meaning the unbelief of you people, man. All right. Romans 3:3. What if some did not believe? Right. Does that make the faith of the Most High without effect? Yeah, Most High forbid, man. Yep, you're right. All right, because the word is established, man. Go ahead.
Come. It says, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Yeah, so we have understanding that a great judgment is coming to the earth, man. All right, on a mass level, man. All right, beginning with Esau, well, really beginning with Jake, man. Yeah, all right. And, you know, Jake always try to create the Bible as if it's a Superman coloring book, man. You know, nah. You know, he said all the faithful shall die. That's a prophet writing that, man. That's the prophet Ezra, which was a Levite. Today, he would be called a so-called Haitian.
He said all the belief of the unbelief of them, they gonna die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you look up the word die in the blue letter, you're gonna have a long list. You know, because the prophets always spoke about the evil time. Matter of fact, get Lamentations. I mean, not Lamentations. Ezekiel 2:10.
Yeah, I was about to go.
What they kind of spirit.
It's my yeah, I was just thinking that's what you said.
Ezekiel 2:10. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
Yeah, this Ezekiel speaking right here. He said it was written therein, lamentation, mourning, and woe. It didn't say slip and slides, roller coasters, and Ferris wheels. Okay, it said lamentations, mournings, and woes. Okay, lamentations meaning, you know, the bad times. Mourning, okay, when you mourn over somebody that died or whatever the case may be. And woe means destruction, man. Okay, that's what was written of in the scriptures. Okay, when you read in the book of Genesis, all right, when Jacob sat down with his children and told them what was going to befall him at the last times, a lot of the prophecies that he gave his son was bad times, man. Okay, Gad, troops shall overcome thee. You know, Judah, thou art going down. You know, thou as a young lion. Okay, thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. That was speaking about bad times, man.
Right. Yeah.
You read about Isaiah. Isaiah was speaking about bad times, man. Habakkuk speak about bad times. Ezekiel, Jeremiah, Ezra. Okay, so this is the time we living in. We living in them times where it's gonna get super bad. Okay, and the only glimpse of life in the light in that ray of hope, okay, is going to be the elect.
That's right.
That's going to be the only form of life that you will find in that time. Okay, appreciate it. Come, I know, brother. I know, brothers. Hold it. Yeah, let's try to get some of these brothers in the game. Go ahead, Kalai.
This is Jeremiah 6. I started 18. 6 and 18. Therefore, hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people.
Hey, man, the Lord says he's going to bring evil upon these people, man. Evil means bad times, okay? You're going to find yourself in dire situations, okay? Trying to get away from an Edomite and get killed by a hornet's nest, nigga. That's the type of situations you're going to be in. Watching your baby get disintegrated by wild dogs.
Yeah.
All because you want to do the Kiki challenge.
Right. If I could say,
Yeah.
the scripture, 2 Ezra 15 mentioned to let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. You also got to think about these jakes that say they're Israelites who get on the comment board and come up with different doctrines. This same judgment is going to come for you as well, because it speaks about it in 1 Peter, the 4th chapter.
That's right.
They'll get more stripes.
Yeah.
Get that and somebody hold that Luke 12 and 36. Is it more to that, Kalaya?
Even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words.
Yeah, so the fruits of their thought is bad fruit. Because they're not planted, they're not attaching themselves to that righteous root. All right, like the scriptures tell you in Isaiah the 11th chapter, they say a root shall come up out of Jesse. If you ain't a part of that root, whatever your fruit is going to be corrupt fruit. And then like the Lord say, every tree that bringeth forth not good fruit shall be hewn down and cast into the fire.
That's right.
So that's what's going to end up happening to these people, man, because their thoughts, they can't even generate righteous thoughts, man. They got to go.
Yeah.
You know, you want to say something, bro?
No.
Con, I know you're in the spirit.
I got precept.
Right. Okay, Con. Go ahead, bro. You
It
guys.
says, nor to my law, but rejected it.
Yeah, nor to the law, but they rejected it. It speaks about that in Baruch the 4th chapter. They say, him that keepeth the law shall find life, but him that leaveth it such shall die. You know, so we going out there, we telling, hey, grow your beard out. Don't edge yourself up, my man. Hey, stop eating that crap, man. Don't put that in your body. Hey, don't smoke that, man. That ain't good for you, man. Hey, look, on this day, relax, chill out. It's a Sabbath. You know, hey, this is the name. Pray to that name. No, you're not black. You ain't without light. You a prince of the power.
That's right.
You a prince of the power. You a prince of the light. Jay get mad. They gotta go.
God.
They gotta go. There's nothing you can say to this untoward generation, man. That's why the scriptures tell you that in Acts. It said, flee ye from this untoward generation, man. Meaning there's no forward progression with you Negroes, man. That's why bad times is gonna come. Okay? Go ahead, you got it. No, y'all brothers jump in, man. You know,
Yeah, because really, man, it's all we're doing right now is doing the will of Yahweh by Shemini Shot and gathering, like the brother Tazman was going into. Like, really, this conversation right now is a battle between life and death, man. All right, which if you are the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and you have access to the covenant, the only way to attain life is to do the will of the Heavenly Father and serve our Messiah, Yahweh Shai.
right.
All right, this is Romans 8. I'm starting at verse 12. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. Verse 13. For if we live after the flesh, ye shall die.
That was clear cut to the point. And what are some of the things? What are some of the deeds of the flesh? Malice, covetousness, envying, strife, slothfulness. Okay, these are some of the things of the flesh that leads unto the pride. Pride is of the flesh. Pride only feeds the flesh. Okay. Not, you know, these are some of the things that the Lord said, if you give heed to these spirits, you're going to die. Okay. And this is why we have to counteract that vibration through righteousness, through love, brotherly kindness, knowledge, patience, virtue, diligence. Yes, 2 Peter. You know, these are some of the things that we can counteract that spirit of the flesh that try to puff up in you and try to take that spirit out of you, man. We got the life. We got to use it. You know? Was it any more?
Yeah, I'm gonna read this verse.
You break it down too.
This is Romans 8 and 13. For if ye live after the flesh ye shall die. But if ye through the spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live.
Yeah.
All right, because even pursuing the Romans 12 and 1. All right, we're called to make our body a living sacrifice, man. All right, but you like Yahweh Shai goes to, you can't serve two masters. You're either going to serve the powers of this world, or you're going to serve the powers of the heavens, man. Being Yahweh by Shai. All right, and if you're called to this ministry, all right, then you understand, man. It's full sacrifice, man. We gotta be fully in this thing. You're gonna be fully out of this thing, man. But by being fully in this thing, this truth of ours, all right, you're gonna attain eternal life, man. You're gonna be in joint heirs with Yahweh Shai in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
Ain't no reward better than that, man. Ain't nothing you can do on this side that's gonna equate to the reward that the 144,000 elect men are gonna attain.
Right.
You in Romans 8? Go down to 18 real quick.
This is Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Hey, yeah, just like the brother said, you know, nothing's gonna equate with the reward aspect of it, and that's why, you know, we're doing what we're doing is because ultimately we want a reward, you know, and you know, we have our mindset focused on this goal. You know, if we don't finish this work, everything we do will be in vain. You know, right. You got it.
I have something if you don't mind.
Yeah, bring it out, bro.
Can you read second? What was that? 2 Ezra 15. Can you start at 1 real quick?
The 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right there. Now I understand the brother Ratazar, he just went into he quoted Romans 3 and 3, and you can even go to verse 4 because it says the Most High is true and every man a liar. Okay, I just wanted to bring something out real quick for the ones who unbelieve. All right, this is Romans chapter 2, verse 2. It says, but we are sure that the judgment of the Most High is according to the truth against them which commit such things. When you go into the word commit, it literally means entrust. So you have to commit to doing something. All right. So incredulity or being an infidel, which means lacking faith.
Yep.
Okay. You actually have to commit to doing that, meaning you're doing that willingly. Okay. Because in order to believe, and belief is a verb. And if you understand what a verb is, it's an action word. You have to take action on it. So you're committing to unbelieving. Okay. So verse 3, Romans 2 and 3, it says, and thinkest thou this, O man, that judgest them which do such things. What such things? Unbelieve. So the unbelieve, the ones who are incredulity, the infidels who come up to us and try to judge us for what we believe in. Okay. It says, O man, that judgest them which do such things, and does it the same, that thou shalt escape the judgment of the Most High. So you ones who commit unbelief, who you entrust in your unbelief, because it's a verb, you got to do it. You had a choice. Okay, the Lord, when you read all throughout the scriptures, the Lord gives you a choice between life and death. Okay, you committed or entrusted to death. Okay, so what makes you think you're gonna escape the judgment of the Most High?
You said they chose death, man. Speaking about hey, you tribes, man, Jake, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. You know, this is Jeremiah 8 and 3. And death shall be chosen rather than life, by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family.
Hey, if you see what's going on out here in the planet Earth, everybody is handpicking death, except for the elect. Everybody's like, yeah, sign me up. Where do I sign up at? You know, that's what you see these Negroes out here doing, man. All right, pepperoni pizza eating Negroes, man. You know, and wash it down with a Coca-Cola and finish it off with a Newport 100. Not even the shorts. You know, they go to show you the level of debauchery in animalism that our people deal with, man. Okay, the animals are in a better spirit than you Negroes right now. You willingly choosing death, man. Okay, you willingly going off. A lot of you have willingly denied Yahweh. Okay, and that's the ultimate sin. You can't deny nobody that made a worthy sacrifice, man. The Lord won't allow him to be denied. So if you deny Yahweh Shai, especially if a lot of you guys is blatantly disrespecting his name, you choosing life. I mean, so like you choosing death. That's right. Don't edit that clip out. Hey, you know how to stop it. He said?
Rewind it 6 times.
Yeah, you know, rewind it, play it back. Yeah. You know, but the elect know what it is.
That's right.
But I was gonna say, so like the brother just brought the scripture out. It said, "Death shall be chosen rather than life," man. And did not Moses make that an option for the children of Israel? And matter of fact, Deuteronomy 30. Come on, and then we gonna bring out what you got.
Okay, this is I'm gonna start at Deuteronomy 30 and 15.
Yeah, that's it.
It says, "See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil."
Yeah, because at that point, what was life? The law. Moses came with the law, and then he established the ways of wicked, the golden calf, and the ways of the other gods. They said, "I have set before you to this day life and good, and death and evil." Okay, so it's your responsibility to choose whatsoever you will have. Matter of fact, from that point, go to Baruch 4 and 1, because he said, "I set before you life." So let's find out what is life. What is that good thing? Okay, Baruch 4 and 1. Whoever get there, you know, bring it out.
Okay.
You got it, Karasa? Yeah. I bring it out.
This is Baruch 4 and 1. It says,
Read up.
Baruch 4 and 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
Go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
Yeah, so that's what Moses was saying. I got the law. If you keep it, you're gonna live. You're gonna come to life. This is what Moses was speaking about when he said that in Deuteronomy the 30th chapter, man. And we coming in the same fashion, except we saying that you gotta follow the spirit of the Lord, and you still gotta keep the law, because following the spirit of Yahweh Shai comes with keeping the law, man. Because it's life. The Lord said he came not to destroy the law, but to fulfill it. You see? So if we follow the spirit of Yahweh Bashim, we're gonna keep the law and we're gonna walk in the spirit. And that was the same thing Moses was trying to get to them rockhead, gravelhead niggas, man. Okay? Them onyx niggas, man. You know, them big rockhead, you know, no substance floating around their cranium niggas, man.
Yeah.
It's the same thing happening today. Only thing that's in you niggas' head is remnant sauce from noodles, man. That's it. There's nothing in your brain, man. You don't have anything, any good, nothing flowing through your brain. You got Kool-Aid particles up there, man. Okay? Keep going, huh?
It said, and the law that endureth forever, and all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Yeah, if you leave it, you're going to die. And that's the death. That's the portion of death that the brother Ratazah just brought out, that they choosing. But they want to keep the laws of America. A motherfucker will treat you like you a scumbag if you run a red light. But then you could run, you could if you stop at you could stop at a red light and go get pork though. But if you run a red light, you're just a scum on the earth. But if you stop at the red light on the way to get a pork sandwich, you good. That's the ways of Babylon, man. Off.
Yeah, totally off.
Off, totally backwards, man. You know, go ahead. Yeah, I'm trying to, disperse it.
Yeah,
I know,
I know. This is because we talked about returning to wickedness. This is Sirach chapter, Ecclesiasticus or Sirach chapter 26, verse 28. It says, "There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third make me angry." Okay, the third is the point. It says, "A man of war that suffereth poverty." That's the men of the Lord right now, because we're in a spiritual warfare. All right, but we're in the lowest state, like it speaks of in Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, "And men of understanding that are not set by." Again, that's the men of the Lord. And this is the third thing. If you remember, it makes you angry. Okay? Wow. And one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepared such a one for the sword.
Yeah, what is that sword? That sword is Esau, man. And we were just speaking about that prior to the camera coming on, how they furnish a table for the truth.
Yeah.
So the Lord, he's setting that sword up. He's setting them up nice too, man. He's sharpening it up, giving them all kind of M-wraps, new technology for weaponry, care packages, like the brother said. And he giving them all the mental capabilities of coming up to sharpen that sword, man.
That's right.
Cause Esau gonna swing that sword and he gonna cut you Negroes up. Rightfully so, man. Cause you setting him up. You're allowing him to be able to do what he's going to do to you, man. All because you want to fucking dye your hair green. All because you want to smoke that gas. All because you want to, sleep with another man's woman just to get a thrill, man. And you want to roll up that stank. But then when it come down to really getting into the potency of the scriptures, you don't want to have anything to do with that. When it come down to trimming, serving the Lord, calling on the Heavenly Father's name, doing the work and forwarding his will, you don't want to have nothing to do with that. So guess what comes with guess what the penalty is? You got a sword coming your way.
Right.
And that sword is sharp, boy. It's a sharp sword, man. And it's gonna be swung by an expert swordsman.
Yeah, I can bring it down real quick.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
You got it now.
Yeah,
this is Ezekiel 21:9. Yeah, I see it. This is son of man, prophesy. And somebody want to break it down, you can't. It says, son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished.
If I may say,
Yeah,
I forgot the scripture. I want to say it's a song where it says, I wet my sword.
Oh, you talking about Psalm 64?
Yeah.
Psalm 64, where it sounds like a sword?
Yep.
That's
Well, it's a lot. That's not where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
But anywho, the scripture do say about wetting the sword, but Yahweh Shai's carnal sword is that ICBM missile that he's going to use through Esau, which is what? Him sharpened, that sword is sharpened and also furbished. Okay? So
if I can make a quick point, Mark Bouchard, Because even going into this week, this also various topics based on the stream lesson. Even going into this week, you had Donald Trump back out of the that treaty agreement.
Yep.
In which Putin, what's the next thing Putin did? Putin put out a video going into the advancements of their nuclear program.
Yep.
And then from there, Donald Trump was like going into how America has to now revitalize and increase their nuclear program. So once again, the scriptures is right on point, man.
That's right.
All right, but it's all about what side you gonna take, man. You gonna take the side of good, righteousness, the light. You going because if you're not taking Yahushua side, you're really putting your faith and your trust in Esau Edom, man. And that's why the Most High Yahushua is gonna have no choice but to destroy fucking ass. Man.
That's right, brother. And they practically leaving the Lord with no choice but to do it, man. If you Israelites don't realize and recognize the amount of mercy that the Lord is having on you right now, by raising up prophets, by allowing you to by holding up the sword, what, ease up on them, give them jobs, let them get their mind right. I'm gonna raise up prophets. It was the same thing happening in Egypt, man. Here it is. Cain slew Abel, and the Lord gave Adam Sabbath, so that the line could still come out, man. And you Negroes still worried about the club. You still worried about popping pills. You still worried about going to church on Sunday, man. That's why you're gonna leave the Lord like what the brother Yadai just said. You're gonna leave the Lord with absolutely no choice but to kill you, man. And the scriptures say, hey, the Lord, he would love to give life to all, but you niggas make it hard, man. You make it hard for the Lord, man. So he gonna make it hard for you, and he gonna make it very hard, man.
Sure.
Okay? He gonna bring these troops coming down your streets. You gonna see robots pouncing on you Negroes, stumping a mud hole in the black woman in her fake booty implants. Stumping a mud hole in you, man. Okay? Esau will come snatching your children, separating you from your children like they did during Hurricane Katrina. Separating you, that's a characteristic of Esau. He separates you from your family, man. Yeah. Ship a 2-year-old, 3-year-old. He did the same thing at the border crisis this summer, man. Separating children from their families, man. That's a characteristic of Satan. He gonna do it again, man. Because you keep allowing this devil to have free range, because you won't come back under the shield of the Lord, man. Okay? Any brother got some precepts on that? Come, bring it out. We're gonna roll with you.
All right, real quick. It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 7. It says, "For the Most High hath not called us unto uncleanness, but unto holiness." Because brothers are going into how we have the light, and basically our people, they love being filthy. They love wallowing, like the scriptures say, like the soda returning unto a wallowing in the mire.
Yep.
We're calling out unto our people and telling them to get right, things of that nature, but they don't want to hear. So, the Most High, like you said, brother, they have no choice but to offer. Yep. And then in verse 8, it says, "He therefore that despiseth not man, but the Most High."
Was that 1 Thessalonians 4? Yeah, that's right. It say, "He that despiseth man, despiseth not man, but the Most High." Because we just messengers. Okay? Understand that we just coming with a heavenly message. That's it. We just speaking the words that the Lord already laid out. So if you claim to have a problem with us, you could take it up with the boss, man.
That's right.
Okay? Because the boss ain't gonna allow you to be able to fulfill that conflict that you got against us, man. He gonna protect him. You know what? Just y'all stand back, man. Who got a problem? That's what's gonna get ready to happen to a lot of you people, man. You don't want to box. Your arms too short to box with the Lord, man. Okay? The Lord can get you while you sleep, nigga.
That's right.
Your arms way too short. The Lord got soldiers from the heavens that will destroy you. That can come down in the flesh and kick your tail, man. That's right. You can't play with the Lord, man. But Jake love to do it. They love to do it, man. So if you despise man, you ain't despising us. You could talk we actually embrace when you talk that bull. Because we know you're talking against the Lord, man. The Lord gonna step to a lot of you people, man. Okay, we ain't stepping to nobody, man. We gonna step into these scriptures. When it come to that, we ain't into that, man. We gonna let Yahweh Shema Shai deal with you because you despise him.
That's right.
Okay. So that was it on that. I know. All right, go ahead and bring out what you got, because I know I kind of was gonna let you do this.
This Second Ezra chapter 1, and I'm gonna start at verse 4.
Yeah.
It says, and the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Go thy way and show my people their sinful deeds.
And who's doing that today? It ain't Creflo Dollar. He's worried about getting a $62 million jet. Right. It ain't TD Jakes. It ain't Kanye West. Kanye and Kim over in Uganda somewhere passing out Yeezys, the dirty ass Hamites. You know, got a little two-year-old Hamite with a size 12 Yeezys on it. All white. Like nigga, shoes ain't gonna last a day, man. Thinking they doing something. Look, I seen one of the heathens over there, like a little 5-year-old man, have damn near like a size 10 on, man. Get you up, man. That's what, see that, and the thing is, we the ones that's out here pushing this word, man. We the ones that's out here giving, opening up that book of life unto the dead, man, so that they can wake up. Okay, keep going, my brother.
It says, and their children, their wickedness which they have done against me, that they may tell their children's children. Yeah, it say that they may tell their children's children. All right, so we passing down a legacy here, man. All right, we pulling brothers out the fire, man. You know, we snatching brothers out the fire through the Spirit of the Lord, so they can build themselves up and they can tell their children in the kingdom. All right, if brothers got children here in the flesh now, you can tell your children here in the flesh, man. The other night I had my 2 sons. We was outside at night, and I was breaking down the heavens and the angels and the chariots to them, man. You know, and they was wow. You know, they love to hear about it, man. Every time I talk about the chariots and the UFOs and the angels, and I show them, they love to hear it, man. And it's what the scripture say: "Him that teacheth your son grieveth the enemy."
That's right.
You know, so we got this thing, man. You know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Read that part again, Baba Shai.
It says, and their children, their wickedness which they have done against me, that they may tell their children's children.
Yeah, that's right. You know, so hey, man, this thing's about building up, man. Keep going out.
It says, because the sins of their fathers are increased in them.
Yeah, the scripture say that the sins of their fathers are increased in them, man. Okay, so that they adding sin unto sin, man. Yeah. A lot of these kids coming out the womb right into a house full of sin, man. Okay? Just as we did. You know, some brothers, majority of brothers didn't come into a household where your father and your mother knew they were Israelites, man. You know, some brothers came up in a household where it was all kind of crack going on. Or your mom was out there in the streets. Your dad was in prison. You know, it was just people coming in and out your house. Smell of pork being cooked at night. Whack, man. This place is whack, bro. You know, and that's why the importance of what we're doing, you know, is gonna get us out of this condition, man. Okay, the scripture say, "Blessed are those servants whom the Lord come shall find watching," man. Okay, we're supposed to be watching. We're supposed to be analyzing. We're supposed to be pushing out these prophecies so that the Lord can come back and get us out this filth, man. Okay? Through the Spirit, man. You know, keep going, bro.
It says, for they have forgotten me and have offered unto strange gods. And if I can add too, you know, if you keep reading in that chapter, you know, the Lord basically explained that they've forgotten all the wonderful things that the Lord have done for them, man. You know, he brought them out of Egypt. You know, he gave them manna, food. Yep. You know, and our people then forgot about all these things, even unto this day. You know, how the Lord has woken the children back up, man. You know, and they still want to be hand in hand with Esau, and therefore, you know, get your judgment.
That's right, brother. Beautifully put, man. You know, they're like Elder Yashawamba said, Jake's culture is founded on disrespecting the Lord. That's a horrible foundation to build upon, man. And that's exactly what Jake's culture entails, man. Disrespect to the Heavenly Father. The scriptures speak about unthankful children, man. You know, that's the exact culture that's being displayed from our people, man. Okay? That's the brother Tyler Mock. All right, Con, you can put him on now.
All right, you on, brother.
Hey, Zaquanian, well, I'll give you how about Shem Yahushai, well, Pakadash Rakathon.
Hey, y'all, Shem Yahushai, Shem Pakadash Rakathon.
Hey, you know, I just want to call in real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to your brother's live show, man, and you know, y'all going in, you know, and through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. You know, I just had to call in, bro. You know, I wanted to get like 2 precepts, Baba Kashaf, if I could.
Yeah, bring it out, bro.
Okay, so this is the book of Second Chronicles, chapter 36, and I'm gonna start at verse. I'm gonna start at verse 15, man, because, man, hey, through the spirit, you know what we've been saying down here, man. Like, look, this is the final curtain call, man. You know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai he's allowing his word to go out on this mass scale because we know through the spirit something's about to happen soon, man. It's no coincidence how there was all these packages with bombs being sent to all these high level politicians, all these earthquakes and hurricanes. You know, the war games that's taking place now. The pretty much the confrontation with Babylon and Russia, Gog and Magog, man.
Yep.
Yahweh Shem Yahushai is making it known. He's making it evident that, look, it's about to go down. And while Jake is playing game, Jake gonna get caught out there slipping, man. You know what I'm saying? So right. I'm gonna go ahead and start off. The Second Chronicles chapter 36, verse 15. It says, "And Yahweh, power of their fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes." All right, and that betimes means early. The prophets are you can always view the prophets of the Lord speaking the truth any time of the day. It doesn't matter if it's 7 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't matter if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It don't matter if it's 9 o'clock p.m. You can get the word while it's readily available. We just had YouTube shut down the other day, and people was losing their minds, man.
Yep.
You know, it says betimes and sending because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place, man. This is mercy being extended to us, man. You see what I'm saying?
God.
The Lord, he didn't have to open up this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to any last one of us, man, if he didn't really want to. You see? But he has compassion and mercy on his people. It says, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people till there was no remedy, man. And that word remedy pretty much goes back into no cure. It's going to be devastating, man.
Yeah.
When this destruction comes in its fullness, and then when this calamity comes, when the Most High, when he really drops the gavel down, and it's you gonna know that it's the Heavenly Father doing. It ain't gonna be no question about we're gonna come out the flames and we're gonna be good. Nah, man.
Right.
When it happens, you gonna know that it's a heavenly power that's doing this to you, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
It's a good thing. You have something to say, Elder Salaki?
No, you got the flow, bro.
Okay, and it's gonna be bad. Just like how he brought the Chaldeans, those ancient Babylonians, out to jack up Jake when they was going off and they got dragged into Babylonia. Man, who's those ancient Chaldeans today? The elite of Esau. And you better believe that in this new world order that they wanna establish, they don't want your black ass in the new world order, man. They don't want your Latino ass in the new world order. They don't want your Indian ass in the new world. They want you gone, man. You see what I'm saying? So he about to bring the sword, man. You know. And I got one more precept, and then I'm gonna let y'all have it. This is Isaiah 55, verse 6. It says, "See Yahweh while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon." And that's what's happening, man. We need to seek the Lord while he may be found, man, because man, through the Spirit, man, it's about to get. We already know, man, it's about to get bad, but it's gonna be worse than what we can even. It's gonna be worse than what we can even think.
Yeah. Hey, and if I could say something too, just to add to you, bro, you know, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be devastating, you know, to the point to where a lot of Jakes, they're gonna just die off of just having heart attacks on how bad it is out here, man. They just gonna give up the spirit. But guess what? It ain't gonna be as bad to the elect, because the Lord is gonna be guiding the elect through it, man.
That's right.
That's gonna be that glimpse of light where everybody's gonna witness. Why ain't all of this happening to this man?
Yes.
What did he do? How did he? And that's gonna be the defining line of a man of the Lord and a nigga, man.
That's right.
Okay? When the Lord actually has his hand guiding the brethren throughout their turmoil, man. And brothers gonna be walking through it man, brothers gonna be moving through it, man. Okay? Right. With the spirit of faith, man. Spirit of faith. And that's like what the brother's saying. Right now is the perfect time to get your faith up.
Yeah.
Work on your faith.
Faith game, man.
Yeah.
1,000.
You gotta be on 1,000, like the brother say, man. You gotta be lit. Okay? We gotta walk through the valley of the shadow of death, man. We ain't got through the sticky part yet.
Right.
Even though we in the trenches, we gotta go through the murky part, man, where it might get up to the neck, man. And we still gotta walk there. No, bro, we gonna get through it. Don't worry about it. Just come on, man. Come on. You know? That's the mind frame we need, man. But the water for putting in that spirit, bro.
Man, if the water, the water for accepting the call, hey man, y'all Akim and the elders are going in, man. You know, I'm gonna continue to tune in, man. Hey, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rachakadash Rakathon.
All right, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Rachakadash Rakathon. Come on, bro. Yeah, let's keep it flowing, man. Let's get that Ecclesiastes 12:1, man. We're gonna keep that spirit flowing. Because if somebody give me 2nd Ezra 2 and start at 25, you know, go ahead, bro.
See, Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
Yeah, see, like what the brother was saying. See, this is the time frame that's open right now to where we have the opportunity to get this word at our free will, man. Okay? We have an option whether to open up WorldStar or open up YouTube, open up Instagram or open up YouTube, open up Facebook or open up the Blue Letter. We got that option. So the scripture say what? Seek now the Creator in the days of thy youth. Go ahead.
It says, while the evil days come not.
Yeah, while the evil days come not, meaning those bad times. Okay, which we haven't fully arrived there yet, man. But we see the setup. We see the politics. We see the chess moves. You know what I'm saying? So we see that we close. So we got to do what? We got to get it in, brothers. Okay? If any of you lack wisdom, if any of you sincere brothers lack wisdom, if any of you sincere brothers lack faith, if any of you sincere brothers lack confidence in the Lord, if any of you sincere brothers doubt, man, pray, man. Okay? The Spirit of the Lord is working with you. Okay? Don't let Satan get in your mind and choke out the faith within you, man. Okay? Believe, man. Be that soldier in which Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai called to this ministry. And do what you got to do. It's in you, man. Okay? I'm speaking to the elect, man. You know, it's in you. Don't let Satan block you out, man. Don't let Satan deter you. Don't let Satan, have you put your crown on the ground and walk away, man. Pick it up, baby. We going into it. This what we came here for, right? Well, let's get it done so we can get out of here, man. Okay, so see, we gotta seek the Creator in our youth. Go ahead, bro.
It says, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Yeah, it say when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. When it ain't gonna be pleasurable days out here. When you're not gonna have Atlanta Day, East Atlanta Day, and all these different hood days that they have out here in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, what they do out here is every hood with Jake at, they have a weekend, they call it their hood day, and everybody go there and big barbecues, and it's just a big hot mess.
Yeah. Always end up in a shooting.
Yeah, always end up in assault rifle gunfire, nigga getting killed or whatnot. Look, man, we're going to live in the times where every day is going to be a pleasure to wake up, man. You're going to wake up to melodies you never even thought existed. You're going to wake up to women singing to you, your women singing to you, and harmonizing melodies that you never even know could be put together. Wake up, you're gonna be eating food, you're gonna be smelling air. You didn't even know air could smell like that. Drinking water, you didn't even know water tasted like that. We gotta earn that. We gotta earn that, brothers. You know? So this is the time to seek the Creator, man. Okay? We got a lot depending on the elect, man. The animals, the water, the air, trees, your children. Okay? It's a lot that's riding on the elect. So we got to be those ones to step up to the plate and assume the position of authority, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Awashai Bashem Makakadash. And we can do this, man. Okay? So that was it on that, right?
That was it.
Fine. Y'all brothers could, you know, go ahead and load them up. I know it's a lot here. You know, I know a lot of brothers bringing out precepts on the comment board. There's so many on here, man.
Yeah,
so lucky we can't get to them, but we see you brothers in Tawada. To you brothers for chiming in on the comment board, man. It's real helpful. You know, yeah, y'all watch my shop right thumb. But yeah, y'all brothers got the floor.
Baruch 4:28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more.
If I may say, because I was speaking to the brother Sha'ar down in Dallas just earlier, and we were speaking about tithes and offering. Okay, seeking the Lord 10 times more is a form of you paying tithes. You're supposed to get 10%. Now the brother Sha'ar broke it down to me, you know, plainly. All right, you got 24 hours in the day. If you do 10% of that, that's 2 hours and 40 minutes you give to the Lord. That's 10%. Okay, so just think about it. 10 times more. It has the word 10 right there. You're 10%. Okay, so when you at first you were going astray, some, you know, the brothers who are in here now, we had an inclination, meaning what? We had a zeal according not to knowledge. Okay, but now that we have it, give our 10% to the Lord. Do what you got to do, like the brother was saying. Okay, it says seek Him. Okay, we read Ecclesiastes 12:1. Okay, while you have your liberty and your chance, okay, opportunity. The word opportunity means the chance for advancement or progression. While you have this opportunity sitting in your lap, seek Him 10 times more and give your tithes to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. It's only fair. Look who He sent to give us the chance to do this. And look what He went through to give us the chance to do this, man. So why not seek it? Okay, you know. Salakia, one more point. I was watching the news. You know that stupid Mega Million, whatever it's at 1.6 billion. And as Jake was on TV, he said, "Hey, you can't win it if you don't play." That's right. If you got the truth and you're not using it, you can't get salvation.
That's right.
So might as well use your chance to get your salvation right now by seeking it 10 times more.
That's right. I got something for you real quick. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 20. Observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul.
If I may say, it said observe the opportunity. The word observe, another word comes to my mental, which is consider. When you go into the word consider or consideration, it means view attentively. So observing, you're actually viewing attentively your chance.
That's a watchman.
That's a watchman.
Habakkuk 2.
That's a watchman.
Habakkuk 2:1.
There you go.
It says, I will stand my watch and wait to see what He shall say unto me.
Yeah, do you know
what He's saying? Here's your opportunity.
That's right. You know how responsible you have to be a watchman? You got to be attentive. You got to be alert.
That's right.
Remember, you seeing things in the future. Okay? A watchman that's on a watchtower that sees an army coming, he sees the future. When somebody might be making bread at the same time, he sees an army coming. So he has to be what? He got to be responsible. He got to be alert. He got to be watching, because people are depending on your observation. So that means what? We have to observe the opportunity that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua put in front of us, and we got to get it, man. Okay? We got to get it. We got to be in the mind frame of the Ezekiels, the Jeremiahs, the Habakkuk's, the Nahums, you know, Abraham. That's the type of mind frame it's going to take to get out of here, man. And through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, brothers that sincerely believe, and if you're a part of that number, you can do it, man.
Right.
You can do it. We got to stick together, exercise the righteous fruits of the Spirit, have faith, give diligence, and work, and we can do it, man.
That's right.
The scriptures tell you in Philippians, we can do all, Philippians 4, which me and the brother, we're going to go into, Lord willing, next week. But it say we can, Philippians 4:13, which this is the black woman's favorite scripture. She got it tattooed on her neck. You know, got a tattooed on her stank ass back. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. You can't do shit. That scripture is for the elect. The elect can do all things through Hamashiach Yahushua that gives us the strength, man. The Lord gives us that strength, man. The Lord gives us that drive. The Lord gives us that determination. The Lord gives us that willpower. The Lord gives us that faith. So we go through the Lord, we're going to do this thing, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, y'all brothers got it.
If I could say, you know, going back to the opportunity of things, you know, and taking heed to the opportunity, you know, from a business standpoint, you know, you have investors that watch the market, all right, and they see the future, you know, of the market and everything, and they you know, before they invest in the company, they see that it has exponential growth, which is the same thing with this truth. This truth is growing exponentially. So you don't want to be one of those people that you see the growth in this company, you see the growth in the spirit, in this truth, and you just forsaken it, man. You know, because you're gonna miss out on a lot of, like, even that Bitcoin shit. You know, you had a lot of people that didn't jump on board, and what do? They let this time go by, and then next thing you know, Bitcoin had jumped up exponentially, and then you have people feeling stupid. Like, damn, I should have did it. You know, well, you're gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same thing with the truth. You're gonna have a lot of people that's like, damn, you know, I should have listened. I should have invested my time. You know, but is it? I guess I can keep going.
I just had a quick point to land back on you, brother, because I always say this. Psalm 110:3. It goes into I can't believe I forgot to quote it. Y'all know what it is. The word. They should be willing in the day of thy power. All right. They shall be willing in the day of thy power. But I look at that as the minute the Lord hurling in right now. We're willing right now. Because we do see the power on a minuscule scale. To us, it's big deal. It's big. But to other people, it's like, okay, whatever.
They don't have spiritual eyes. They still got hope here.
They still got hope here. They're still stuck here. And spiritually and mentally. You know what I'm saying? But that Psalm 110:3, like, people shall be willing in the day of our power. That's us right now, man. We're I'm willing to go ahead and go and put my 10 toes down and get it running in this truth, man. Because I see the power of Yahushua working through his prophecies.
That's right, brother.
That's right.
That's right.
A little bit more.
Go ahead.
Verse 29. For he that has brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. Hey, so there's that word again. You know. Because it says, for he that brought these plagues upon you, which are we not plagued right now in the flesh? This flesh is plagued, man. You know, constantly having to be oppressed and in this condition, man. You know, but it says, him that brought these plagues shall bring you everlasting joy again. Okay, so that's going to be the reward. That's going to be the payout. You know, going back to the business analogy, that's the big payout, you know. But like his brother said, like his brother brought up the lottery analogy as well. You know, well, you can't win if you don't play. You know, you got to put your hands to the plow and give this thing a shot, man. You know, get your salvation in order. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You know, y'all brothers got it.
I know the brother Aina had one there. The other Aina. Y'all brothers bring up the Ainas.
It's Hebrews chapter 10 and 23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, For he is faithful that promised. And when you look at the etymology of the word profession, it basically means to confess, right? It was, the Lord put the Spirit on us to testify the word, but it says hold fast, which means, have a tight grip onto the truth. Don't let it slip away from you, because it's easy to do that if you get tied up in the rope. But it says, for he is faithful that promised, because sometimes you might think that you kind of see yourself losing faith, right? But then you got to realize, okay, how Shai said, there's not no nigga on the street. Yeah, so he's gonna, he's gonna make good on his promise.
That's right, brother.
Verse 24 says, and let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. All right. So, basically exhorting one another to continue on in the faith. When one sees another low spiritually, bring them up. And then the point is in verse 25. It says, not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as you see the day approaching. And that goes into what you brought up earlier. We see the day approaching, the day of judgment. The day that that we hope for earnestly, when Yahushua comes back to render his judgment upon the 2/3 Esau and these other nations. Okay, but we have to get our minds right spiritually in that day. That's right. Okay, because it's going to be a trying time. It really is, and you won't just be able to just snap into the spirit. You think, okay, I'm just gonna watch the videos and okay, yeah, I'm following along. You have to be willingly ready to progress in truth.
I got something on my flight.
Get it in. Yeah, I got one. This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse. I'm gonna start at 18. It's 18 through 19. 18 says that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, willing to communicate. Verse 19, laying up and store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life. And that's what's been going on. A lot of bills are going on about trimming your ways. All right, if you're lacking in one area, working on your weaknesses. And that's what building a foundation is built upon. The brother the elder Ariella from Dallas did a beautiful video about the redwood tree and how it's all due to association, because the roots they're somewhat normal roots, but through association that they're built up and made stronger. So how much more us in this faith when we come together in the spirit, like the brother said, we come together, we do these works. Then we can lay hold on to eternal life, something that's not given to everybody out here. This is pretty precious.
That's right. Hey, if you find yourself getting stagnant or not elevating in the truth, get around the brothers more, man.
Sure.
All right, that's how you trade your talents. A lot of jakes, they turn their nose up, but they snarl at fellowshipping, man. I got work. I got this on my plate. I do what you gotta do. I ain't about to force you. You'll find out. And that was what a lot of Negroes did, man. They came into this camp, man. They started forsaking the fellowship. How many scriptures in the scriptures tell you link up?
Right.
How many scriptures is there that tell you that?
Right.
Jake said, I gotta work. I'm in Babylon, bro. All right, well, stay in Babylon. Yeah. You'll find out. That's coming into the fellowship and linking with the brothers, and with the body. It rejuvenates the spirit within you.
Sure.
It gets you back in the right mind frame. It gets you back in the right spirit, man. Okay? You have precept?
I have.
Go ahead.
Just land back up, brother Anna in Elder topic now. It says Philippians 2:1. It says, if there be therefore any consolation in Yahushua Mashiach, the word consolation is called, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any vows in mercy. Now the point I wanted to bring out says, if any fellowship of the Spirit. And like the brother was saying, in order to obtain, if you're at a low point, you get around the octave. Because what? The Spirit's going to be there. It's going to be in the midst. The word association has been used a lot. Well, the word fellowship in its definition has associating in it, or association in it. So you have to associate with the octave in order to what? have a fellowship with the Holy Spirit.
That's
right.
You know?
That's right, because you ain't gonna. Hey, Scripture say, like the brother say, where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I'm in the midst.
Right.
If you always is solo dolo, the Spirit, sometimes the Spirit ain't gonna be on you all the time.
That's right.
Sometimes another brother might activate the Spirit, man, and get your spirit going. The Spirit ain't just gonna be on you, man. You know, that's the benefit of having a brotherhood, man. Get up off your ass, man, and make the time, man. Get around your brothers, man. Next thing you know, you got evil spirits lurking in your head, man. Right. You know, fellowshipping is very, very, very serious, man. The apostles and elders even push that vibration, man. Yeah, like it tell you that in Ecclesiastes 4:9. 2 is better than 1, for when one falls, he have another to lift him up, but woe to him that is alone.
That's right.
You know, why is that a scripture? Why is that even a scripture?
It's true.
Exactly. You know, the scriptures speak about the Lord sending out disciples and apostles in 2s and 3s. You know, camps. Why is there camps? Why aren't there just individuals raised up? You know, why are there camps and bodies of men? Why is there a body? You gotta utilize it. You gotta get around it. We're gonna wrap up here in a second.
Get correct, right?
Yeah, how to impress you.
It's 1 Timothy.
Yeah, brother, be honest.
It's 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12. It says, "Let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit."
Yeah, see, be those examples of you know, the conversations that you have, the charity that you give, you know, the spirit that you come with. You know, if you always come with a lively spirit and you just come with good positive energy, and you take counsel, you always trying to uplift the brotherhood and let brothers know, hey, I'm riding with you, bro. You know, yeah, you know, you're really attaching your spirit into the body and the brotherhood so we can all be one unit. That's the type of mind frame you want to be around. Read that from the top, bro.
Yeah. It says, "Let no man despise thy youth."
Don't despise it, man. Remember, we all are young, man. Don't despise your youth by thinking that you got this thing down pat, man. You know, you had some men that the Lord didn't even deal with until a certain age, and they knew they were Israelites. You see what I'm saying? The Lord just started dealing with us quick this time, because the prophecy was that Yahushua would be a quickening spirit. But you had certain of the prophets in the scriptures, they were born and raised up under the customs, the circumcision. They knew they were Israelites. They became men, then the Lord would come. Yeah. But the Lord, he just like, are you an Israelite? Wake up, find a camp. I'm gonna deal with you. That quickening spirit. So don't despise your youth, man. We gotta utilize this time frame that the Lord has to get this thing, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
It says, "But be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, in charity, in spirit, in faith."
That's right.
In purity.
Yeah, see, remember, you are a walking example of Yahushua. What Yahushua represented. You're supposed to represent the same thing. You're supposed to be an ambassador, a messenger. You're supposed to represent the company, so to speak, by walking as the head of the company. Being that brother that's just like, man, I like how that brother moves. Brother, he's seasoned in the scriptures. When he has it, he gives it. He will reprove you, but at the same time, he'll comfort you. He'll do the video, he'll do the work. He always lively. You want to walk like that, man. You want to be like that. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Verse 13. "Till I come, give attendance to reading."
Give attendance to what?
Reading.
Give attendance to reading. Brothers, read. Elder Yashawamba did a video probably about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. Read. Don't never get away from reading. Reading is a part of our culture. That's our culture, man. Reading. Okay? So the scripture say, blessed is he that readeth. So we have to read. We have to constantly sometimes don't read on the blue letter. Open up the ancient book, man.
The writer say too, I remember the brother here on Kashikwala, he did a lesson on basically not skimming through too. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you may find yourself just
trying to skim.
Yeah, quick reading. No, actually look into the words, man.
Yeah, see, that's study.
Yeah, so that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's studying, you know. And but go ahead.
It says, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine.
Yeah, see, you want to give attendance to all these things. Reading. Remember, you got to exhort too. Scripture says exhort one another daily. All right, so encourage your brothers. Build up your brothers, man. Especially if you're in a position of leadership, build brothers up. Put brothers in their right mind frame. Brothers, listen, you know?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, neglect not the gift that is in thee.
Yeah, and what is that gift that is in thee? The gift that Yahweh Shah put within your spirit. Okay? Some brothers may be heavy in the Hebrew. Some brothers may be heavy in the history. Some brothers may be heavy in the prophecy. Some brothers may be heavy in financing and budgeting. Okay, but whatever that gift is, give that gift to the camp in the spirit. Show brothers how to utilize that gift within you. Don't neglect it. And don't let nobody else make you neglect it, man. You are you through the spirit. You know, we have to embrace that inner Yahweh Shah that's within us. And we have to constantly get this word in us so that it can come out, man. That spirit of light can be blossoming and shining. The world will see it, man. You know, but whatever that gift is, we got to use it.
That's right.
We got to use it. Don't leave the tools on the shelf. Pick them up. Go ahead, bro.
It says, which was given thee by prophecy.
Given thee by prophecy. All right. That's the gifts was given unto the elect through prophecy, because the Lord was going to raise up that remnant and put within that remnant those gifts, those spiritual tools needed in order to get the job done. It was given, the gift was given unto the elect through prophecy, man. That going to show you how heavy the spirit of prophecy is, man, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shah. That's right. Everything that's happening right now, Yahweh Shah already knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's actually happening. So we got to do what? Oh, this is happening. It ain't nothing we can do with this. Let's get with the ball game.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery.
Yeah, which the presbytery means the elders. You know, the laying on of the hands of the presbytery, man. So the elders was laboring in first. You know, they were building that foundation on top of the foundation. Because the scriptures speak about the foundation of the apostles too. You know, so the apostles, you know, you build a concrete foundation, then you got to build another foundation on top of that. And that comes in with the apostles. Yeah, you know, the scriptures speak about the foundation of the apostles. So Yahweh Shah is the core. He's the beginning foundational pieces. And then the apostles that came before us, they laid the other foundational pieces on top of the foundation, if that makes sense. You know? And that's how you have a strong, tightly fit unit in building. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 15. Meditate upon these things.
Meditate. Hey, we have a thing in our camp where we'll post something and then we'll just send a message and just say meditate. You know, just so you can just think. All the times you don't have to respond.
Yeah.
All the time you don't have to comment back. You don't have to meditate, man. Think, breathe, analyze, soak it in. You know, let it resonate. Let the ingredients settle. Yeah, let it marinate. You know, let the true potency of what's being said really sink in. All the time you don't gotta respond. You know, go ahead, bro.
It says, give thyself wholly to them.
Yeah, sound. You gotta give yourself over healthily and soundly to it, man. Go ahead.
That thy profiting may appear to all.
That thy profiting may appear unto all. And that profiting is going to turn into what? You being beamed up on the chariot. That's what your profiting is going to accumulate to. You being beamed up and lifted up on a chariot before the faces of the enemy as the missiles are dropping. That'll be the profiting, the ultimate profiting. But before then, people going to see spiritual powers, miracles, wonders, signs, prophecy, all kind of stuff is going to come. And that'll be your profiting. But before then, you got to do what? You got to give attendance to reading, exhortation, studying, rebuke, reproof, brotherly love, faith, kindness. When you do all these things and you give your mind over to it and you meditate, then your profiting comes.
That's right.
So we're going to close out on that note. Through the Spirit, it was various topics. So I know we was everywhere, but it was the Spirit, man.
That's right.
You know, and brothers brought out some fire precepts on the comment board. Brothers here brought out some fire. You know, so hopefully you brothers will edify the water for tuning in, to all the elders and all the Akim. You know, we really appreciate the input. That was the Spirit. Shalom to the brother Tazamah. You know, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, giving all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
All right, double honors to the apostles and elders once again. Peace and safety to the elect. Stay strong, keep fighting. Shalom to the elect men, women, children.
Shalom.